Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to look at search options in WDRS. So there's three different options for searching for cases or events, and they all have some different uses. So let's take a look at the first one, and this is the one we'll probably be using most of the time. And this is the search event icon or button here at the top. When I press that, that's going to give me kind of an advanced search window, and we can search by a number of different fields. You have a lot of options here in terms of demographic information as well as contact information. So I'm going to show you a search here. So we're going to search by an event or outbreak. I'm going to choose event, and I'm going to keep this as general as possible. So I'm going to search by Smith, and I'm going to just make sure I'm not losing anything to a spelling or a typo error in the event. So I'm going to use a wildcard. So when I put that asterisk there, it'll give me any derivation of that. Oops, I made a mistake. That was Smith and the first name, and I'm going to want to use that as last name. So I've got Smith there, last name. I've got my search options here, so I'm going to hit the search down at the bottom. And that's going to show me 6 different Smiths that I have access to in my LHJ. And then I can click on one of these and get access to that. So I'm going to click on this Campylobacter case. Double click on the link. That brings me right into that case. So, if we're trying to find a case that we need to work on a little bit more, that's our best option. Search option number 2, I'm going to close this down. We're going to go back to our dashboard. We see this search over here. And this is another search option where I can find access to cases in my LHJ. So I'm going to put SM again, same criteria. And let's see what comes up with this one. So this gives us access to a search screen where I can choose a number of fields. I can use Boolean Algebra, so I can create a statement here that I want to search on. So it's going to search any field that equals SM, but nothing is showing up. No matches are showing up. So I'm going to actually have to use an exact here. So let's try searching for that. I didn't use a wildcard. So what do we have? We have a number of different things. So we have Smith as first name, Smith as last name. Remember, this is searching any field, within that list. So this is a nice option if you're wanting to utilize that Boolean algebra. We can type in a number of things into that search field as well. So that's our second option. I'm going to return to our dashboard. We're back here. The next option is the option that you're going to be using when you create an event or a case. And this is when you want to make sure that you're not creating a duplicate. So this is searching to deduplicate. So I'm going to use my create event. I get my initial screen where I'm creating that event. I'm going to put Campylobacter, and I'm going to put, well, I'm not going to put anything because I know there's a Smith here and I want to deduplicate. So I'm going to select a person. This opens that same search window, and now I'm going to put, using that same wildcard, let's see what shows up. So again, here I have 9 entries that I have access. Because this is searching the whole state. So I don't know that these are Campylobacter, but I know that I have 9 different Smiths, and if I want to deduplicate, then this is an option, where I can find out if this person exists in WDRS anywhere in the state. If it's in an area where I don't have access to, I'm going to have to use that external ID and contact that other LHJ, maybe with a task or so. So let me close that out, and we're going to cancel. So we're back to the dashboard. So remember, we have 3 different searches. Search with the button or the icon at the top to find any other case in your LHJ or any other case that you have access to. Search using this area at the top on the ribbon. If you want to utilize that Boolean Algebra and maybe create a more complicated search. And then search within the Create Event button, at the very beginning, if you want to search for duplicates and make sure you're not duplicating a case. And again, that's going to be probably more useful if you're looking at lead, chronic hepatitis, TB, HIV, some of those issues where you have a long period of time where you're involved with a case where they could move to another county. So those are our 3 options for searching.